Sorry about that, Craig. It went all stupid on me. Started hearing myself. Everything I was saying was being repeated by my phone. Yeah, good morning, Craig. Hello. How are you, Craig? Oh, don't tell me you've got what Belinda's got. It's definitely going round. Not just in your neck of the woods. Here, my daughter's really poorly. She had a sinus infection. She's vomiting. Did a COVID test, not COVID. Now she's got a sinus infection. Rest up, man. My best advice for medicine: get loads of weight down you and go to sleep for the day, and then do the fish tonight when you feel a bit more human. That's what happens to Belle. Yeah, it's mad, innit? Because you're on the other side of the thing, but it's pretty similar. I mean, I ain't seen my youngest daughter in 2 weeks because she's just been so poorly. And she's a mummy's girl, and me and my ex-wife obviously don't live together. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Kaz. Guys, I do apologise. I slept the day away, so I am post-city shrimp. I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing catch up. I've been drained, so as soon as I've got all the stuff for them, I haven't forgot. I'm not on the ball. I'm sure you can all, Kaz, I'm sure you can realise that, because I used to be on the ball for sending shrimp, snails and whatnot. I just only get up and goes, just drained, and I'm zonked all the time, and that's not even through smoking the Mary Jane. It's because I've cut right down. But I'll throw in a few extra shrimp for an inconvenience anyways, you know what I'm like. I haven't been looking after myself, Charlotte. I feel like I've crashed and burned, shall we say, and feeling a bit drained. But it was nice to have Keith on. Keith knows his stuff. There ain't a lot Keith don't know. He's done a degree on water chemistry. Oh, your orange pepper are having tomorrow. It's always a nice feeling, innit, because when you're getting purple shrimp and you're getting the orange eye. I never got to that level, so you're past my level now, Kaz. Jeff, hopefully the new medication what you've been given actually works and you don't need to go down that road, but there's no harm in still trying the two combined. Be that try the CBD version or a THC. Don't go down the gummies route, because you eat one, you want 10, and then before you know it, you're KO'd in the corner. Oh, you brought new shrimp. Is that what you was telling everyone to wait for? Craig, please tell me what you got, because I didn't see. Not sure why, because I had GMR fry already. Oh, okay. No, that's today. Oh, today you bought. They're a must-have galaxies. They're very popular Caridina, and not affordable. I would say affordable, but you get a lot of shrimp for your dollar. Ninja stealth shrimp. I noticed, Charlotte, you was on Craig's stream. Me and you, no wonder we don't sleep well. We haven't got a body clock, and our bodies are on shutdown. Yeah, I love my galaxies. I had a full colony of galaxies, but I sold them all. Somebody got a very good deal for £200 for 54 adult galaxies and about 130 babies. I just needed them shifting. No worries, Jeff. You do what you gotta do, mate. Yeah, I'm so excited the whole morning, knocked off the spirit pipe, UGF box and the sodding thing came out. I've had it happen to one of my tanks. Hello, fish fam. Yeah, Jeff, did they make it in that tank? How many made it? It's surprising how forgiving fish can be, even if they get slightly electrocuted. I've had fish be electrocuted carrying babies, and still have the babies. Yeah, I got it sorted, Craig. Got it done. I'm just waiting for stream elements as well. So then I can promote like the likes of you, Jeff, rather than people sharing the subscribe button, so it'll always pop up. Because sharing is caring. I don't even have 1% of what you've got, Craig. For subs, that is. So if anybody comes on at all, I'm always happy to see you. Please know that. You guys make my evening. You are now the reason I'm doing it all. What? You were along for the journey. Right, let's get some brine shrimp fed. There we go. Hello guys. How much does it cost? What it don't cost nothing, Charlotte. Doesn't cost nothing. Hello Keith. You should get on Craig's live. Yeah, me and Craig are gonna do something soon. I've got a few ideas in my head of what I'm gonna put to him, but I ain't in no rush. He's got his own thing going on. He's not very well, so I'm ready whenever anybody's ready. Well, I've only got 110, Charlotte. 113. So Fish Fam Link. Well, look who the Fish Fam Link brought into my room. And if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't known it was the king of DIY. I made the king of DIY. So when you see Congo Tetris in the king of DIY 16-foot tank, please remember it was me. It was where he saw the love, where it began. I'm part of Joey's journey now. The old dad but one female, Jeff. Oh, that's sad, mate. Oh, Kaz, it really is. It really is. As you know, I don't go out. I don't venture out the house. So this socialising for me is actually better than any medication. I've got a lot to thank you all for, because everyone's been so nice, shall we say. I just wish. I don't wish anything. It is what it is. Maybe my content is too wide. Oh, you could do it for your... I don't see why you couldn't do it. You mean the animals you keep, not real fish related. But you've got your big tank. Concentrate a lot of lives with your big tank in the fish background and do the Fish Fam Link. Sharing is definitely caring. I know you are, Kaz, bless you. But I spoke in depth to Kaz. She's a lovely person. You're one of us. Yeah, it goes with any hobby, doesn't it, Keith? Not Keith, Craig. Craig, I've been into reptiles, and the reptile scene in the UK is quite bitchy, quite vile. It can be quite... The reptile police come out in the droves, even more than the fish police. But I've so far, yeah, Craig, I mean, we can't get along. Can you imagine if we had to get along with everyone? It would be boring. So you've got to... I see it as if there's someone bringing you a little bit of beef or an issue. Bring it on. Do what you got to do, move on. Forget about them, because life is too short. Because the algorithm doesn't promote on our niche until your channel gets bigger. But yeah, Charlotte, you can always use download StreamYard, download StreamYard. Go on to Google, type in StreamYard, create an account, and you can start streaming live through StreamYard before. Now, you don't have to wait. You just link your YouTube channel to it. Yeah, we all learn lessons, Craig. Sometimes we have to touch that person just to see what they're going to give back. I'm too old for conflict now. I want an easy life, so I try not to involve myself. I'm here for everybody, not just a few. But I'm sure my path will cross with someone, and someone will cross my path, and we kind of don't get on. But that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I don't mind. It is what it is, isn't it? We certainly have life. Life is all about getting fingers bare, not just in the fish hobby. But Kaz, you ask Kaz what the shrimp scene's like in the UK, and there's a few breeders what just kind of seclude themselves and don't bother and pretty much assholes. It was due to a few assholes I decided to give up shrimp. I never fully give up, obviously. I just left all the groups, stopped helping people because it's mad. I was giving all my time to people, and then a week later they're wondering why shrimp died. If you'd listened to me, your shrimp wouldn't have died. I've had so many arguments. Charlotte, Lottie, you tell them all. What's all the other hobbies like? Even the isopod hobby. It's full of seasoned bitches. People's nails grow long. Yeah, I've had that so many times, Keith. And then they wonder why the crystals don't breed true, or not breed true, then are not prolific, shall we say, is the word. Do you know what, Jeff? We're lucky for you as well. We're lucky for Craig, we're lucky for Keith, we're lucky for Charlotte, we're lucky. Anybody what's on here, we're lucky to have you on. And me personally, I'm yet to have a falling out, so I'm sure it'll happen because I do have a side of me where I can go full steam on someone. And I don't want that side to come out because I don't like it. I'm all for making love, not war. That's it, Kaz, there's people with their heads up their asses. Enough crap goes on in life though, doesn't it? You know? It's not all about fish for us. We're real people, we have feelings, we care for our animals, and then you get idiots popping along and you're like, I don't need you. What purpose do you serve to me? You serve no purpose, you bring nothing to the table. See ya. I'm that kind of guy. But I'll give everybody a chance. I give some people a second chance because not only does a person deserve one chance, sometimes they can deserve a second chance, depending. It's becoming a fruitful community, Craig. Right now it's flowing like a dream. Look how everyone's interacting. You don't get that in reptiles. You don't get that in keeping, when I used to keep and breed guinea pigs and hamsters and rodents and stuff. You don't get that. Oh, I had rabbits. You don't get that. Just everyone's negative. So the hobby, to find all you guys, it's a breath of fresh air. I mean, I'd like to do a live with all of you, really, eventually. Not all together, because that would just, Jeff would really have to get his magnifying glass out to look. But they're coming together. I'm glad I found. Do you know what's my best thing for this year? Finding Craig. Don't let your head get too big, Craig, but it is. I'm taking note, Craig, off you. I'm following your lead, man. Because I love your concept. As real as it comes. No problem, brother. Yeah, group stream. But I can imagine it to get a bit like, no, I'm following your lead. Yeah, guys, did you remember to hit that like and subscribe? I love Fish Fam. Fish Fam is my new favourite. Who else wants Congo Tetras here then? Yeah, I know, mate, and you're still going through a lot of real life troubles, and you still plod along and make sure your fish are sorted and Phantom's well fed, and you look after Belinda as best you can, and she looks after you. The crap what comes with it all, innit? Because it doesn't all smell of roses in the background, does it? We do these stream, people think we're doing really well. It's not always the case. That's why I like your stream, because it's real. Yeah, I noticed that. But like you'd like to notice from me, I love the interacting. I love the chatting. I love watching. Sometimes I will sit back. Yeah, because I can imagine the horse world to be quite brutal at times. People don't tend to see the dark side of hobbies, do they? Brings all the, no offence here, but it brings all the Karens out. Kaz is not called Karen, she's called Kaz. So that's okay. I'll never forget it, Rob. That's alright, mate. I'm here for good now, mate. I'm going to watch you grow old and you're going to watch me grow old. We're going to be in our wheelchairs still tending to our tanks. If we make to 70. Amen to that. No, that's true, that, Kaz. An amateur beating a professional never loves to admit defeat in any aspect of life, of whatever it is. When it comes to being beat by an amateur, for instance, when you're a full-time professional. I'm not here to upset nobody, I'm here to help and enjoy. And I'm really enjoying it. I just need to get my sleep pattern back in track, but then if my sleep pattern gets back in track, I'm going to miss all the labs. Yeah, I'll buy you a new knee, mate. Come to the UK, we'll get you one free. In the UK, they tend to only really touch your knees if you're over 65, which is bizarre. That you'd think you'd get a new knee in your 30s or 40s just so you've got a better chance. You don't want to wear it. Nah, I know what you mean. Keep going, don't you? Push through. You've got to push through. I mean, I know you've got your oil. That stuff's changing people's lives for a little bit better, rather than go down the route of all your pain medication. It's a game changer. I'm always happy for everyone. The place I've stood in. Do you know, I think I need glasses. I'm always happy for everyone who was placed. I've stood so many lineups and I always said congratulations. Because that makes you, Kaz, that makes you the better person, the bigger person, the more humble. You have morals. Some people tend to not have morals. Again, we can't please everyone, can we? It is what it is. You got to get some, Craig. I mean, these fish brought King of DIY in. Now he's buying 100. You've got to have a tank of Congos, man. But make sure you get males and females, because I've got all males. I never got breeding them because they're so popular. I think they're one of the next tetras. They was very prolific in the 90s. And then they died off because all the South American tetras took over. Because believe it or not, in the UK, the tetras mostly available was either neon tetras or your Congos in the early days. You've got to have some Congos. So nice to watch. Very relaxing. Local shop said he likes on your channel. Hey, go on. It's when you know you're doing something right. You never know. My shop might, but I don't think they will because Wolf Aquatics is way bigger than I am. Yeah, of course you should. Yeah, but some people do. If you've never used the YouTube chat, like for me, when I first come on, I didn't know what was what, who was who. I didn't even know how to work the chat. So I kind of sat back at first. And then I found you, and there was a few people in there what I chat to. And I remember one live I was watching you, Craig, and I think I was watching it for 5 hours. And I integrated myself and connected with pretty much everyone. Sometimes lurking's good. Sometimes lurking is definitely good. Give these Congos some brown shrimp. Right guys, I'm still here. I'm just giving my babies some brown shrimp. It's all you've always got to make sure your babies are fed. Yeah, Craig. I can be a leper sometimes. I just go feed my rainbow fish. No worries, Keith. I'm going to break my 53 record this year. Is that what you got, 53? That's 55. That's some good going for the L134s because they're not usually that big. But I've noticed your L134s, the adult breeding pairs you've got, Craig, are in pristine condition. I noticed some of the tails on your babies are very big, which is always a good sign. I did 902 snow white plecos last season, and that was just off one pair. Now I have 5 juvenile pairs, so I'll probably pair them up spring next year and start again. But I'll have all the tanks in place for all the plecos because I was selling them at $2-3 each, and they're like 25 to buy. So I undercut myself loads, and some of them I sold one guy 10 for £10, and now he's got 10 adult snow whites. And then I saw him put a post up, adult male, adult female, ready to breed, 55 quid. I thought, you cheeky sod. That's the kind of people that pee me off. If you want it for profit, at least tell me, and then I'll charge you a little bit more, douchebag. Yeah, 902 plecos, snow white plecos, and I have 15 of them kept back. Yeah, it was, Keith, it was. I've had a few private sale guys turn up at my door and put me on the spot and say, I've got 25 quid, how many will you do, mate? Do you know that kind of person? So, yeah. You come across them, unfortunately, from Facebook. Who's bad for it, Keith? Do you have what on Facebook? Messes. I have a list of mess about us, and if they message me, I ignore it. Okay. At the shop yesterday, fish prices have risen. How much do you pay for a snow white pleco in Australia, Craig? Say 2-inch sub-adult. Low ballers. Oh, Craig, there's loads in this country. Loads. The UK is full of low ballers, especially in the shrimp scene. When they say they want a boa, and I'm like, yeah, you can. And I'm doing them cheap at £50 each, $60 for a $200, and they won't even pay that, and it's like, see ya. I've sent a guy away anyways. 20 at a shop, and I'm selling them for $3. I really did undercut myself, didn't I? 80 for an adult in Sydney. I just sold the adult pair to my mate. Well, I said just 4 months ago. I sold him. Do you know how much I charged him for the? This is, bear in mind, these are proven breeders. This pair had produced the 902 plecos. Sold him for the pair for £30, which is about $40. Again, that's just showing how and how I am. I also gave him 5 lowboy tanks. All he had to do was buy a rack. I also provided him with all the uplifts for his sponges. So his full rack was basically set up by me, because he's one of my best mates. $40 you sell a pair for. Yeah. Keith, if you do come down, I'll sort you out with a couple of a male and a female. I've got enough. Just give me a lot of notice and then I can pre-catch them. You can have a pair of plecos, Keith. Not a problem, mate. I sent Charlotte about 15. I was in her 6-foot tank. She's got loads of plecos that make double the money back first batch. It's interesting, that. I'm not a legend. I'm just ask Charlotte. I'm just ask Glenn. I'm just a genuine guy. I wasn't raised. I was dragged up. I come from a poor background. Not the best childhood. Not the worst. You know, I've had to go without before today. So I'm quite humble. I was raised by my nana who had polio in a wheelchair. My mum was in a mental institute at the time for about 5 years. So we was raised by my nana who was in a wheelchair with polio, so I have a lot of respect. I've been raised with respect to help others. It's not always about the money. Yeah, I give Charlotte 25 plecos. So you're not 15. Craig, you're like my Australian brother from another mother, honestly. It was like your mannerisms, your ways are exactly like me, and your language is just like mine. Just the English and Aussie version. Nah, I'm not a legend. Don't call me that. It's like calling me, when someone called me a boss, I'm not your boss. I'm a hobbyist. I'll help anyone out. Your mum was in jail. Yeah, well, this was kind of a mental jail. She had 3 nervous breakdowns as me as a kid after my dad came out of the army. I think the army life took its toll on my mum. She had to be very supportive to my dad. And I think in total it was something like over an 8-year period she was in and out of there. So we was all raised by my nan. My dad was always working 2 jobs. Definitely have lots in common. Keith agrees with me. Bless you, thank you. But yeah, I'll send you home with an ample amount of fish, Keith, or whatever you need. I have bits of everything here. I'm like a small shop. The house, we was Army House. I was born in Osnabruck, and then we moved to Paderborn. Then we moved to Hong Kong, Canada, Cyprus, Portugal for a little bit. That was all until the age of 4, and then we come back to Hull. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. All my other siblings got to see other parts of the world because they was growing up. I was baby. Respect, guys. Thank you, Craig. Much love to you all. Much love. We're all a survivor of something and always be humble. Yeah. The best thing is to stay humble. If you come from a poor background, respect all backgrounds, respect all people. If you're cutters, we all bleed the same. We're one. I don't really do upper class people, though, me personally. I don't like someone who looks down on me. Yeah, I keep calling you Keith. Yeah, Craig. The Aqua One light, it's a common thing for them because the way they pack them, they don't give an extra inch, and the wire's always bent. So where the wire joins the light, The copper's always on shore. Very dangerous. It's a common character here in the UK. And then when the transport slides and it puts the minute that happens. Sorry about that, guys. It froze. My new pet stream will be later. I'll be looking. You have a skink. You have skinks as well, don't you, Craig? And I spotted the skink straight away. Yeah, me, Jeff. My internet just, well, the thing disconnected and reconnected itself. But yeah, Keith, I'll sort you out some plecos and stuff. Even some shrimp if I have enough. It might even be better for you to, when you're ready for the shrimp, come down and take the... It escaped last night. What species of skink is it? I used to keep blue tongues. If he did, it's a nice protein meal. My skink used to love slugs and snails. Loved snails. What's a baby blue tongue? No. Everyone should have a reptile. Reptiles are very... when I handle reptiles, I feel very calm. I don't feel all like... I've been in the street with a snake and people are like, "Ooh, is it slimy? Will it size you up when you're in bed?" Oh, sure, they're all myths. Really, Jeff? And do you know how much the one I had, Jeff? I got it from a reptile show in a small town called Doncaster. It's the IHS reptile show, and I paid £30. I had that back in... I went through my reptile phase from 2005 to 2014. I always keep... I liked having you on, Keith, because you know your stuff. You are the plant man. If I need to know something plant. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Keith. I know it was last minute out of the blue, but really enjoyed it. I got a bit stuck to ask you questions. I think what the best thing for me to do is write them down and then look at them. I have a little notebook. For fuck's sake, we are getting ripped. It's very expensive in the US. In all aspects of animal husbandry and keeping. Yeah, I'm gonna write them down, Keith. Definitely gonna write it down. I got a bit like stuck, and I had some off the top of my head. I should have written down. And because when it comes to thinking about it, I was like, my short-term memory is bad, but my long-term memory is okay. So once I know something, it's there. But if you tell me it and then ask me it in an hour, it's not there. It takes time to absorb. I'm like a sponge. I think that's my autism. But yeah, who do we have here with us? Show yourselves. Big up the shrimp posse, big up the fish posse. But this is the mineral I use for my shrimp. Liquid mineral. GHLC. The LC stands for low conductivity. Low conductivity being in from your TDS pen. Snap rub, I can't remember why I do it. I put something in the fridge the other day. What shouldn't it been in the fridge? Because I'd already been in the fridge, so I thought it goes in the fridge. And we was looking for it half the day. I've done it with a piece of pipe. I've lost a piece of pipe in my room. I've put it down somewhere and I don't know where I've put it. Or I've hung it, I don't know. Ever since I hit 40, my memory's got shocking, but my medication doesn't help. Certainly doesn't help with taking pregabalin when it comes to memory loss and amitriptyline. If anyone's on amitriptyline, you'll know exactly what I mean. Just moving the sand where it's been unburied. good way of cleaning your plants, like Craig does. Waft your plants, waft them like that. Bang a polishing and a cheap filter in there. Put some polishing floss in it. Let it pick up all the shit. Saves collecting it in your filter. Hello, Sketty. You're Sarah, right? Am I correct? Welcome to my lost world. Yeah, but in your lost world, Craig, I can imagine it to be even worse because you've got so much ground space. It could be anywhere. And I noticed, Craig, you have so many tubs and stuff with bits and bobs and... Yes, I was right. Hello, Sarah. Welcome back. Me and my ferrets are watching you on the TV and I'm doing sprays and feeds. That's tank maintenance night, so I'm all caught up on my maintenance. The only thing I have to do is clean the filter in there and clean the filter in there. Just a quick jug of tank water, 1 or 2 squeezes, pop it back in. I don't over clean, never have, because the dirt serves a purpose. Dirt is your friend. Need the Loxatine now. What's that mean? My brain is fried today from migraine last night. Ah, Deloxetine. I'm sure I was on that, Charlotte, for severe... I went through a phase in mid-2000s. I was having severe vertigo. It turned out to be migraines when I was drinking red... Funnily enough, I don't drink red wine now, but when I drink red wine, I get real severe migraines. Or white wine. Dirt don't hurt. That should be on a shirt, that, Keith. Aquatics Fanatics. Dirt don't hurt. See, here's merch for you. Here's one for a shrimp keeper on the t-shirt. Set and forget. Your new stuff is here. Ooh. Well, when I get off here, Craig, I'll have to... It's a shame you can't send pictures through chat, innit? That's something YouTube could look at. Then I suppose I could do yard stream and go do another screen, because I do have both boxes. How many galaxies have you bought then? Great. How much the galaxies cost you? Oh, Dusty's fish tags. Yeah, it's a good say. 4. Yes, about right. Oh, there was yesterday, so you've got even more still. 35 each? Yeah. Good grade then, definitely. Creme de la creme galaxies. I think Keith is your favourite shrimp, but you want galaxies? Galaxies was my favourite, and fancy. And this was my all-time. This was goals. This is we all know, if you know shrimp, you know Vinland. That shrimp is what I wanted. Never achieved it, but I got close. Galaxy fishpert, yeah. I love galaxy boas. Love me a nice boa. Do you know what I haven't seen tonight? For the first time on a stream, I haven't seen God. I haven't seen Red. Unusual. Maybe he's in the background. Well, when you see dancing shrimp, guys, you know that a female is molted, and all the dancing shrimp tend to be 90% of the males, because when the female molts, she releases a pheromone into the water. £15 each and sell them for 35. You see, I'd be like, yeah, right. 15, you want at least 30, and I can understand them selling them for 35, but at the end of the day, they're still making $5 per shrimp, even at that. That's the problem here, Craig. A lot of people don't want to pay what they're worth. In a shop, Sarah, you can For instance, I have shrimp up here. These shrimp are worth £200 each. About $300. That's a boa. I should have paid, for the 6 I got, I should have paid £2,000, but I paid £300. Friend of a friend. Yeah, these are top creme de la creme. That's a blue boa there. That's about a £350 shrimp. 3k electricity. Oof. Again, that's why I like shrimp. You don't need heated tanks. Shrimp tanks are cost effective. But yeah, these are... There you go, look at that. They're out of my budget, but a friend of a friend, a good friend of mine, Daniel, helped me out. Because I do a lot of favours for him by getting him sales, because his English is not great, so... But you will get galaxies from this. You'll get some blue galaxies. And from them. These are like $3 shrimp. That one there's probably worth about $10. I don't even really know what it is. It's a rusty red blue tiger, but it's got proper rusty red on it. It's almost purple. And that's not the ring of death, by the way. That's just because the shrimp is a dark colour, guys. But ring of death is just a myth. Female as well. Which I don't use now because I have fish tanks. What I'm noticing, guys, is because I've got fish tanks at 25 Celsius set, gives a little bit more heat, so my tanks are constantly staying all year round, apart from hot summer months, 21, 22 Celsius without heaters. There is ways around it. The more tanks you have, the warmer your room gets. Have I missed anyone? If I've missed anyone off the chat, I do apologise. I will. I'm just going to go get another drink. Please don't go away. Where we at, guys? Don't flirt with dirt, you need to come back to dirt. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's a really peaceful tank, this one, Sarah. All African tetras. Yeah, it's very cold up in Scotland. Even though it's connected to the UK, it's a lot colder. Because more of Scotland is up in above altitude. If you don't, you're a black. Great, do you want to go out, mate? If you want to go out, I'll happily go off now, mate. And pop on to your lap. Or just still too early for you, mate. Or if you want to show people what you got, I'm more than happy to step back and have a gander what you've got, because I like that. I will eventually. No rushes to Craig. Got a lot of things going on in the background, Keith. do it now. No, I won't break to go live. I like watching Craig. Sorry, I haven't eaten today, so I'm actually eating some biscuits. Cookies. But yeah, Craig, if you wanna go live, mate, just say yeah, Rob. Just say them words, yes, Rob, and I'll jump off and let you go, dude. I've got right on it. I can hang on for 20 minutes. One of my good tanks, the heater. I know. Do you know what, Jeff? You can get them heaters off Amazon, and I was always warned to stay away from them because they tend to have a thing of electrocuting and burning out. I always like to do a little bit of. No worry, just got the Belinda off. All right, mate. Get yourself some breakfast. It's quite a common thing in them heaters, Jeff. So I was going to suggest you take the other heater out and do not use them. I've bought so many things off Amazon. One of them being a heater, and that did the same thing as you, Jeff, but this was a 300 watt one, and boy did it go bang. And the smell in my room was like, and the water gave off a bent plasticky smell, like bent wire. Right, time to sort the pods out. You'll have more pods to sort out soon, Charlotte. You've got a Lem to take. She's taking all them, guys. They're all labelled up as well. They're all labelled up. Here we have Kubari's penguin. Insert the dead, don't float, you need to convert your plans to spare. But yeah, look, the reviews. It wasn't reviews I got. It was people who personally had used them and had exactly the same issue, Jeff. And sometimes in the hobby, this is where people say, buy cheap, buy twice. And they're not exactly cheap to buy when they're cheap. You know what I mean? So if you've got a new male lined up for the existing female to start again, right? I've had it happen in a quarantine tank area too. It overheated to 32 degrees. It didn't blow, but it overheated, cooked the fish. I have what's known as an ink bed. That type of thing there. Heater connected to a built-in stack, so it never goes above, never goes below. Like almost like a backup. So if the heater does crash, when you're having the ink bed system in place, you've got a backup. Oh, for a weekend? What are you going to do? Stopping all like, or are you going to come on a weekend, you mean? You sponsor. I love ink bed, Keith. To just stack, get out a jail card for heaters, for thermometers, stacks. You'll be back, Jeff. You'll see. Take it as a lesson learned, Jeff. It's the best policy. And then improve yourself from that. Ink beds are good, Jeff. They're a must-have. If you had an ink bed connected to what the existing heater, what went, chances are you wouldn't have had that problem because it just shorted. The ink bed stops it electrocuting. Also. If you're coming up for the night, I could not have my kids that weekend, and you guys, as long as you're happy to sleep in bunk beds, you're more than welcome to sleep here for free. You can do a live stream, all three of us, 4 of us. Buy cheap if you wait, buy cheap, buy twice. This was my theory when I couldn't justify spending £60 for a pen. But yeah, I happily paid £10 to £15 for 4 different pens. But it didn't even work. So if you add it all up, I could have just bought one of them. Buy cheap, buy twice. Get some more brown shrimp in them. If I could afford more expensive, I would. I totally understand that, Jeff, but with me, I've got really lucky in the hobby sometimes. Or I look on Facebook Marketplace for people selling. You often find reptile keepers selling ink beds because they're great for mats and stats as well. Great for reptiles. So I got 3 ink beds, and I paid for 3 ink beds. I think I paid him £45. I didn't get mine yet. I'm going to bring some 420 leaves with me. No, I'll have plenty here, Charlotte. My tortoise, last time I had them, my tortoise started doing circles. I don't want to send them in circles again. I do love me ink beds. Just a backup, aren't they? For rainy days. It makes you, like I say, Jeff, sometimes the best way to learn, unfortunately, is the hard way. As sad as that may sound, it is. I've took some of the best lessons and advice from a disaster and move forward. It's a little setback, but can go again. Like on that type, sometimes I have that issue, Jeff. I was getting the shakes because they haven't eaten, so I've just had free biscuits. My dinner today was free biscuits. I want to lose weight, so yeah. And no, I'm not starving myself, guys. Agree, Rob. Yeah, definitely. Sorry about the quality of the picture, guys. It seems to be gone a bit. Seems to have gone a bit pixelated. You're like okay to me, Rob. Weight is just a number. Nah, mate. I've got some love handles going on, and I've got fat flaps on my bumhole, so I need to lose weight. 'Cause when I fart, I go. Not much, just a little bit. You know, when you put weight on areas you shouldn't. My fart started clapping. That's when you know you get fat. When you fat, your farts come out. Your farts come out like bubbles, and they get stuck in the fat tunnel, and then they come out clapping like. Bum cheeks clapping, exactly, yeah. See, it's not all about that. I like a bit of comedy. Do you know what, guys? Laughter is good for the soul. And then when you look on your arms and you put your arm up, and all of a sudden a big bingo wing comes out and starts going. You're like, oh yeah, I need to lose you as well. I never used to be like this. The sound effects. Sorry about the quality of the picture, guys. I will be going off in a minute anyways. You almost dropped the pandas. She don't mean real pandas, by the way. She means panda kings from isopods. You've got loads more, Charlotte. Oh, by the way, Charlotte, there's these as well. Forgot to show you. There's not just them colonies of isopods. There's these for you to take away as well. These colonies are actually bigger. These armadillo zebra. Look. Porcelio levi. Seville. Kubaris panda key. And you've got your albino armadillo leading vulgate plus albino. So you've got their 15 litre tubs, so you've got all them to take. You guys just got a glimpse of my chunky monkey. What are you going to do, laugh? Great, Craig. Do you want to steal the show, mate? Because I'm happy to come off and jump on yours. Ew. Linda are now witch pets. Charlotte's a witch. Lottie's nature, Charlotte's a witch. And 9 AM. What time are we on now? Alright, I've got 7 minutes, Craig. And I'll jump off. I'll let you go, mate. You can jump on your chat. It's 10 to 12, Charlotte. 7 minutes to 12. 7 minutes to midnight, actually. Your clock's wrong. Thank you, Christine. It's not just about fish here, we're trying to keep it real. Hence the sound effects. You know the score, look, I've got it right on there. Pseudomogul Gertrude. I have Pseudomogul furcatus and I have Aranthorina wenai. And lots of babies from them up there. Yeah, guys, before I go, I'll feel. Oh, Sketty, I need to make you a moderator. I need to give you that wrench. There you go. So now anyone that wants to share the channel or join other channels, click on them and jobs are good. And you don't need to post, Sarah. Joining in chat's enough. But I was one of them what just chatted. Now look at me. Is my Crebensis maliwe, rare sighting of the female. She's ready to breed. Beautiful fish. Yeah, I'll be heading over to Craig's as well, Christine. I've got to get my Craig fixing because I've been missing a lot of them. Yeah, guys, I'll share your channels, and as I say, Kaz, start posting some shorts, love, and you'll get some subs. And it's actually, you'd be surprised how many people you actually get along with. It's quite laid back and chilled, Kaz, like this, always. Very rare something goes wrong, but like everything, it real sweet. But yeah, guys, someone post, if you're not already on Craig's YouTube, sub in by pressing his name, go to his channel, press subscribe and get ready for a delightful Aussie delights. Alright, guys. Charlotte keeps ferrets as well. I keep tortoise. Tortoise is there asleep. Night time. Yeah, there's Facebook groups as well. We also set a Facebook group up, so if you've got a channel and you want to join it, you can join along and post when you're going live, because you'd be surprised how many Facebookers have a YouTube channel but don't post, so tend to come along in your chat. I bet she has like Charlotte. Jeff, you need to work on Sarah to because it's a shame when everybody's got nice stuff, like, and they're not sharing it. Anyways, guys, enough of me waffling, blabbling on like a wild hyena. I'll just quickly let you share, and then I'll show off to Craig. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, thank you for interacting. Much love to you all. Oh, Sarah, get underground instantly. That's not good. I hope you don't lose your signal. No worries, Craig. Thank you for joining me. Always a pleasure to have you on board. And the likes of Lottie, Sarah, Keith, Jeff. If I forgot anyone, I do apologise. I shall catch you on your flip side. So peace out, guys. And go and enjoy Craig's stream, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye, guys. Okay, Jeff, see you soon. Bye. Bye.